Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Today I want to talk about if watching movies, videos, and other cartoons, or if they're okay. So based on my research, of course I'm not a scholar, but so if something is, if it doesn't have anything explicitly wrong in it, then I believe it is completely and utterly okay. This also applies to video games. Although video games are kind of different because a lot of video games are violent where you're killing people. But that's just how video games are. I guess this is kind of a confusing topic that I do personally play video games. And I do enjoy the violent ones where you're pretending to be the Master Chief in Halo. You're pretending to be some guy killing aliens. But those are violent, yes. But they don't have anything in a sexual sense. They don't have anything, anything, women not wearing clothing, and that is my big issue with anything you're watching, videos, movies, even cartoons that don't have, that are, sure they might have some violence, but they don't, if they have, women in tight clothing, they have, naked men or women, then that is not okay. Solely because you shouldn't be looking upon anyone except your spouse. You shouldn't look upon the naked body of anyone except your spouse. Or small children if you're like bathing them and stuff. But those are the only exceptions where you're allowed to look at the naked body. You shouldn't even look at yourself too much, I guess, because that could, for some people, they are, what's the term? The term where, basically where they're infatuated with themselves. I can't think of the right word, but where you think you're some kind of super person. So if this movie, video, or whatever, cartoon has anything bad, then I'd say it's not allowed. But, so for example, a lot of movies today that would have been rated R in the past are now PG-13. Something that would have been PG-13 is now PG. So be careful what you're watching, especially if there's young children around. And if you forward, if you don't really see anything, because honestly, it's hard to not watch. I don't watch too many movies, but you once in a while you want to watch a movie. Oh, I heard this movie was super great. Interstellar. You should definitely watch Interstellar. I thought that movie was amazing. There's nothing inappropriate about it. It was scientific based. Some people don't like science. I like science. But so movies like Interstellar that are clean, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Sure, there are women, you can see a women's hair, because, the woman should have the hijab covering her hair, but you can't really avoid that. Even in Muslim countries, non-Muslim countries, everywhere you go, you can't avoid women not wearing hijab. But any movie that has a bad scene, you just forward the bad scene. You don't look at it. And if it's otherwise, if it's about something that's not bad and it has one bad scene, maybe you just forward it. But otherwise, that's the opinion I am of. So yeah, that's all I have. Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Please keep me in your dua.